Thank you, Peter. All right. Ah, yes. Yes, this is very good. Oh, very good. Very good. Excellent.
Morone Industries.
Hello, Heidi.
Mr. Morone.
I just received your package.
I hope you're pleased.
I am. You did a very thorough job. And I assume you were discreet.
As always, sir.
Excellent.
It's a bit ponderous, though. If I knew why you were interested in this woman, I would have a better idea of what to look for.
But as I told you, this project is very personal.
Sir, I'm just explaining that I could be of more help. I would actually be willing
Heidi, thank you. Heidi, thank you very much. You've been very thorough. You've done enough. I'll handle it from here.
Thank you, Mr. Morone.
All right.
Just a minute. Well, look who followed me home.
We need to talk.
I was just gonna take a swim. You care to join me?
No, thank you.
Are you sure? It's a beautiful night out. What?
How come every time I see you now, you've got very little clothes on?
You should have stopped by earlier. I had a lot less on.
Logan, I didn't come here to joke around. What you're doing here is unhealthy. It's self-destructive. You're hurting yourself, you're straining our relationship, and you're putting my wife through hell. And I'm not gonna stand for it any longer. Do you understand me? It's gotta stop, Brooke. It's gotta stop now.
I can't do that, Ridge. I can't give up on us. And neither can you. Go ahead, take a putt. Pretty good.
Daddy showed me that.
Daddy's been giving him lessons.
I drove the cart.
You drove the cart. I think you're having too much fun this summer.
Ridge takes all the kids to the club all the time.
Oh, God, Eric used to love to do the same thing. Always showing the children off.
You know, that's why this doesn't make any sense to me, Stephanie. Brooke knows how much this family means to Ridge. She should realize that he would never do anything to jeopardize it.
Maybe she will.
But you don't think so?
Keep trying. You know what I'm more concerned about than anything? You, more than Brooke. I know you're under a lot of stress. You cannot allow yourself to have any more knockdown, drag-out fights with Ridge. You can't do that. You know how she is. If she smells blood, she'll go for the jugular. I know it's frustrating. Ridge is never going to see her the way you and I do. But no matter what happens, you and Ridge have to face this together.
Massimo Marone.
Sally Spectra! Mwah!
Oh, you are such a sight for sore eyes. I'm telling you, you look absolutely marvelous. What have you been doing? Have you got some kind of a deal with the devil for eternal youth or something? Huh?
You know, I was just about to ask you the same question.
You flatterer, but I love getting a compliment from the world's most eligible bachelor.
How did you know I was here?
Oh, I have my sources, my spies, my ear to the ground. But this time you led us on a chase. You've been in town for a few days, and we had to track you down. Now, what's that all about?
I'm sorry, Sally, but
Never
I just got caught up.
apologize, never apologize. I'm sure that my name is next on your list of fascinating female dinner companions.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. I assume, of course, that you have already seen Stephanie Forrester.
Yes.
Well, that is something else that hasn't changed. Though why you are still so fascinated with that overbearing society maven is something I will never understand. So, tell me about you. What are you doing these days, huh? Still traveling all over the world on that luxury yacht, entertaining the rich and famous, wheeling and dealing on the foredeck and the aft, hmm?
You compliment me, Sally. I am just a modest businessman.
Of course you are. And Eric Forrester is just a modest tailor. You don't like Eric much, do you?
I think it best if I keep my opinion to myself.
Oh, please, you don't have to hide things from me. You know how I feel about that family.
Still angry with them.
Massimo, I'm afraid I will always be angry with them for some of the things they've done. Of course, lately, things seem to be turning around, and they seem to be suffering a little bit of the pain that they've inflicted on other people. For one thing, their son, Thorne, has just broken up with his wife, and that wife is currently pursuing his brother, Ridge.
So you know about that.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. This town has more gossip columns than freeways, and those, too, have been featured in all of them. Poor Stephanie must be going out of her mind.
You sympathize with her?
Well, Massimo, the Queen and I don't always see eye to eye on things. We have been business adversaries for years. But when it comes to protecting our children from a certain female chief executive opportunist, we are in complete agreement. Actually, I think I am probably the one person on the planet who hates Brooke Logan more than Stephanie does. Brooke is the one Forrester I truly despise.
You're not listening to me. I told you I'm not gonna play this game anymore.
This isn't a game. Not to me.
Brooke, you're trying to recreate the past here. Things didn't work out with Thorne, and you're depressed. So you're romanticizing a time that you remember as being happy. You've convinced yourself that our life together back then was perfect.
Edge, our life together was perfect. Don't you remember? We were in love. So completely in love.
Brooke Logan.
You're familiar with the name, I'm sure. Brooke Logan, the curse of the Forrester family, the bane of Queen Stephanie's existence.
She's your enemy, too, hmm?
I consider Brooke Logan the person most responsible for the death of my daughter, Macy.
Oh, yes, yes. Oh, so, yeah. I heard about this horrible tragedy. I mean, Macy was such a beautiful young woman filled with life.
Massimo, she was all of that and more. She was the light of my life.
I can't understand it. Brooke Logan feels no remorse.
None whatsoever. She's a very strange, cold-hearted woman, Massimo. She has really only one fixation in life, and that is in seducing all of the Forrester men. She's already married all of them, and now she seems about to start all over again. I'm telling you, there's something terribly wrong with her.
Do you think it's possible that she had a troubled childhood? Maybe she was neglected, abused in some way?
It's possible, but I don't think so. I mean, she had certain issues to deal with, but what child doesn't? I remember that her father left the family for a few years, but then he came back, and they all mended their fences. I know Brooke loves her family, especially her father.
Stephen Logan.
Yeah, do you know him?
Does he condone his daughter's, how else can I put it, wanton behavior?
Oh, no, I wouldn't think so. But there's very little he or anyone else can do about it. Brooke is determined to live her own life her own way. Queen Stephanie has tried to control her for years, but she may as well have tried to control a pit bull.
Oh, I'm sorry. What were you saying?
Nothing important. I don't know how we got on the subject of Brooke Logan anyway. I just came by to say hello to you.
Oh, no. You are not leaving.
Massimo, I must. I'm a terribly busy woman.
Are you so busy that you can't have dinner with me?
Never. You just call my assistant Darla. She knows when I'm free.
I will. Thank you for coming by. So good to see you.
Well, it is so good to have you back in town, my friend.
Ciao. Sally Spectra, you have just made my whole day.
You can't forget it either. The life we had.
There's absolutely no point in rehashing the past.
Rich, that's just it. I don't want to rehash the past. Our history doesn't have to be rewritten. I just want you to accept it. I mean, look at everything we had. Family, friendship, passion. And we can have all of that again.
Brooke, we're always gonna be friends, all right? You'll have your family. I'll have mine.
You don't want to hurt the kids, and you don't want to turn their lives upside down. I understand that. Neither do I.
Well, then let go of it. For their sake and ours, please just let go of it.
Rich, the kids will survive this. But I can't. I can't go on without you.
I can feel it. I know she's getting to him, Stephanie.
I don't understand why you are so convinced that she's capable of making Ridge betray you.
I don't want the kids to know about this. I told you, Rich, and I had a huge fight.
You told him to stay away from her.
All I did was tell him if he wanted to protect his family that he should cut Brooke out of his life for good.
He wouldn't discuss it at all.
No, all he did was tell me to calm down, and he told me that he would handle it, but he's not handling it. He just wants me to sit back and let it blow over, right, like that's going to happen. The thing that gets me the most angry is I know that I'm playing right into her hands. I'm getting upset, I'm getting angry, I'm arguing with Ridge. That's exactly what she wanted. You have got to help me, Stephanie. If Ridge won't get rid of her, I'm gonna have to do it. Whatever it takes. I don't care. I want her the hell out of my life.
So this is Brooke Logan's house. Seems fortune has been very kind to our cunning Miss Brooke. Until now. Come on, come on, come on.
Hello?
Stephanie, Massimo, does Rich drive a red Porsche?
Yes, why?
I'm looking at it right now.
Where are you?
I'm at Brooke Logan's house, and his car is parked in her driveway.
I need your help. You have to help me. Please, you have to help me stop her.
Not to worry, Stephanie. I have everything under control. You just have a good night. I'll deal with our Brooke.
Is something wrong?
No, there's nothing for you to worry about. I don't want you to worry about a thing. Everything is going to work out. The situation with Brooke is almost over.
I need you, Rich.
No, you don't.
My life hasn't been the same since you walked out that door.
Things change, Logan.
Not my feelings for you. They haven't changed. They're as strong as ever. I stand here near you, and all I want to do is hold you, kiss you. And I know you feel that, Ridge. I can see the chemistry there. If you just gave into it just once, those memories would come flooding back. The emotion, the passion. It's right here. I can see it in your eyes. I can hear it in your heartbeat. Oh, Rich, make love to me. I want to make you as happy as you've made me.
Stop it. I didn't come here to make love. I didn't come to relive old memories. I came here to tell you that it's over. And I want you to leave me alone.
Ridge, wait. Wait. You can't run away from me. Look, this is going to happen. You can't stop the inevitable. You and I can be together right now.
There he is. And there he goes. Which means Brooke is home alone. Ah, Brooke. When I'm through with you,